So your dismissive avoidant partner trauma dumps and then disappears. Isn't that nice of them? How convenient, obviously, for them to have been able to offload whatever is happening for them and then just leave us wondering what's going to happen next, what's happening for them. Give me the details. But no, they're gone for a week, for a month, and we're sitting there worried about them. Okay, so here is the thing that we're not understanding, is that us as anxiouses, we have an addiction. It's an addiction to being useful. It's hardwired from when we're a child. Is when someone else has a need, we prioritize it above ourselves. And then the DA comes in and says, this happened. I had a car accident. They came out of nowhere, and then they're gone. I'm like, what? Are you in hospital? Did the police come? What happened to the car? And we need to know. Why do we need to know? We need to know because unless we know, we don't know what to do to be helpful. You see, the thing is, the DA likes to take care of their own needs, and the only thing they need from you is to be heard. Really? You mean all I have to do is just listen? Yeah. A DA just wants you to hear them. Their opportunity to come to you in vulnerability as a positive experience means, I just want to be heard, seen, loved, understood, and then let me take care of my affairs. Now, if there's anything I need from you, says the DA, I'll let you know. See, if a DA hasn't said, I need this from you, they don't need anything. If they did, they'd have said so. So us as anxiouses have to observe, why am I feeling like this isn't okay, that I'm worried about what's going to happen next for them? You don't, because they're taking care of it, and if they needed you, they'd say so. Observe your nervous system conditioning from a child that served you then. It kept you alive. It provided survival, but it doesn't anymore. That hardwired nervous system response and the emotions that come from the subconscious as a response of that situation, they're telling you lies. They're telling you that you can't survive unless you know what to do in your addiction for usefulness. If you're prepared to sit within that and feel that emotion, observe your own emotions as your own responsibility and not someone else's, then you can move forward. I mean, here's the question, right? They're the one who had the car accident. Why are my emotions the priority? They should be the priority. Whatever their needs are is the priority. They're the one in a state of chaos. Let them ask you what they need and provide to them only what they've asked for. And for you, observe how you're feeling, knowing that this is an addiction for usefulness that is your responsibility to focus on. This is the beautiful environment between an anxious and a DA that makes you aware of yourself in such a way. As soon as you're making accusations, how dare you disappear? Then you recognize there's actually authenticity that hides behind that accusation. The real expression is, I need to be able to show up for you. I don't know how to cope and feel safe unless I am providing. Say that. At least say to the DA and say, when they come back, hey, it was a real hard time for me when you disappeared like that, because I really feel like I need to do more for you, although that's my issue. Next time you do that, can you just let me know in a few days, or at least as soon as you're emotionally available, to say, hey, I'm okay now, because for me that's a big deal. Take ownership, be vulnerable, and be authentic. Communicate effectively without accusations. Encourage that DA. All they're asking for is words of affirmation, not supply. If that makes sense to you, finally, and this will make a massive difference potentially in your relationship with your DA partner. Instead of projecting your needs the way that you would want to be responded to if you had had a car accident, then observe their needs in their way, because they're not wired like you are. If you want to know anything else about dealing with your dismissive avoidant partner, reach out. Let's have that conversation.